How's it going, everybody? Rybrad here today, and we are back with our Buffalo Sabres franchise mode, and we are in the Eastern Conference Finals. But before I got started here, I want to say thank you guys for the support so far on the series. I'm really excited to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. Also excited to announce that I do have a Discord channel. If you guys want to interact with me, chat with me, see what's coming next for the channel, I recently gave everyone there a preview of the new series that's going to be coming up relatively soon. I think maybe next week. Go ahead, Discord link is in the description. Also, just got back from Pittsburgh, feeling pretty good, feeling refreshed, so got some energy. Let's go ahead and get into this one. Now, we will be taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. If you guys remember, in the last two videos, we eliminated Boston in 5 games after losing the first game. And then we swept the Panthers, very close series, until game number 4. We really put the dagger in their hopes there. I mean, it was 3-0 at that point. But anyway, then a very convincing series against Boston, which I predicted to be lower scoring, but we put in a ton of points, led by this man, Jack Eichel. 8 goals in 9 games played. So let's go ahead and check out what Tampa Bay will be throwing at us right now to try and prevent us from getting to the Stanley Cup Finals. So they've got Yanni Gourde, Stamkos, and Kucherov. Stamkos has currently got 16 points in 13 games, and Kucherov's got 14, and Yanni Gourde's got 11. Okay, so he's fine. Andre Palat, then Braden Point, then Alex Killorn. So Braden Point's killing it. I don't know if it's that they don't want more depth. I guess I can understand why. Braden Point's got the 11 points, 7 points for Palat, and then 7 points for Killorn as well. Their third line also is very high quality. Patrick Maroon, Tyler Johnson, and Anthony Cirelli. 6 points for Cirelli, 10 for Tyler Johnson, and 6 for Patrick Maroon, but they are a minus. The first 2 lines are where their goals are coming, and then the fourth line, it's a fourth line. It's what it's going to be, especially when you've got as much talent on the forward or on the top 6 as they do. Cedric Paquette with 3 points, 4 points for Matthew Joseph, and Carter Verhaeghe has 7 points as well. So putting up points all up and down this lineup. Defensively, probably enables them to do that. They've got a very strong defensive core. Victor Hedman and Ryan McDonough seem to be a pairing that puts up some points, but is actually not doing great. The second pairing, however, of Mikhail Sergachev and Kevin Shattenkirk seems to be really killing it. Sergachev is probably the defensive rock to Shattenkirk's offensive ability, as you can tell. He's got 12 points there. I think he leads, Shattenkirk leads all their defensemen in points. And then they've got Braden Coburn and Jan Rutta. 1 assist for Coburn, 2 assists for Rutta. So, I mean, it's a really good defensive core. It's a really good team, and I would expect them to be good getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, they got Andrei Vasilevskiy, who is not playing up to the standard that you'd expect an Andrei Vasilevskiy to play up to. Now, I don't want that to mean, come on, bring it on, Vasilevskiy. You can keep playing the way you're playing, because I believe in the way we're playing, and that I think we do have a legitimate shot. Scratch, they have Cernak and Shen, so it is what it is. Good team, kind of feeling less hopeful about our chances. But we can go ahead and compare that right now and see our lines. We've got Skinner, Eichel, Johansson, which has been very, very good. 5 points and 7 points for Skinner and Johansson. 11 points for Jack Eichel. We've only played 9 games, so we won't have nearly the point total that everyone else has. Second line with Olofsson, Haula, and Reinhart. Reinhart on the second line has been killing it. That +3, he's an 89 rated with the overall. 85 Haula, 86 Olofsson because of that +3. So I think that really does help quite a bit. It's a very strong second line because of chemistry. Third line has been playing well. Colin Wilson, Kyle Oposo, and Connor Sheary. Sheary has 10 points, and Oposo has 7, but also has 5 goals. Sheary, I believe, played very, very well against the Bruins. And then on the fourth line, we've got Girgensons, Eakin, and Sobotka, just guys that are down there to kill penalties and play solid defense. Now on the back end, we've got Rasmus Dahlin and Rasmus Ristolainen, the Rasmi pairing, +3 overall, so it's an 89 and a 91, looking very, very nice there. Then we've kind of played around with these bottom 2 pairings, McCabe and Montour, and then Miller and Yoki-Haru. Miller was not playing well, I don't think, so we moved him down, but Montour and McCabe have been absolutely flawless. They've been so good. Montour, maybe too many penalties, but +10 and +7, in 9 games is pretty great. And Henry Yoki-Haru and Colin Miller still both playing great. In goal, we have Linus Ullmark, who's been playing very, very well. I would take this if he could play like this every game, that'd be great. I'm not going to ask him to do any more. I'm not going to ask him to do any less. I think he's playing perfect for us, and Carter Hutton's the backup. But Ullmark is now an 82 overall. If you've got the most recent roster update, he's an 83 overall, which would have been nice to go into the season with an 83 overall goalie. But hey, Linus Ullmark in year number 1, getting the job done for us. But that's enough of a preview here. Let's get right into the series against Tampa Bay. We are the home team, which is actually kind of surprising. But hey, I'll take it. That one extra overtime loss coming in handy. First period. All right, so on home ice, we get over doubled in our shots, but the score is still even. Ullmark still playing well. Second period, Tampa Bay finally breaks the ice with Victor Hedman getting the first goal of the Eastern Conference Finals, as Tampa Bay still outshoots us by quite a bit. Hopefully we can come back in this third period, not take too many penalties. First 5 minutes go Tampa Bay's way, if you were to ask me. They get another power play, and the second 5 minutes, first half of the period, Tampa Bay playing quite well. We got to mount a late period comeback, though. We only got 5 minutes. Come on, boys, let's put some shots on. Oh my God, we're going to waste a fantastic effort from Linus Ullmark as he saves 37 of 38. We had 22 shots, and Vasilevsky's going to get the shutout. And, you know, Vasilevsky, I said he wasn't playing well. I didn't mean that he had to start all of a sudden playing really, really well. It would have helped if we got some more shots, too. But, you know, 1-0 loss, you got to blame that on only the offense. We didn't really bombard Vasilevsky. Ullmark kept us in that as much as he could. But that game is said and done with. Let's go into game number 2, first period. And again, Coburn. That is 4 shutout periods for Vasilevsky. But we do hold them to a little bit less of a shot total. Hopefully we can break the ice here in the second period. And we do. Brandon Montour does get us a goal. But Verhaeghe and Point, I have no clue how to say his name, but Point and that guy get Tampa Bay the 2-goal lead, and it's 3-1. Shots are way in favor of Tampa Bay, and another goal there. McDonough on Ullmark. We get the power play, and Sam Reinhart does convert on the power play, giving us a chance here. Tampa Bay with the power play, though, that's not going to help us out very much. 10 minutes to go here in game number 2. It's probably going to be time for some line changes after this, I think, unless we come back in this game. Jeff Skinner breaks the ice, but Braden Point scores, regains that 2-goal lead, but we come back and make it 5-4. And with a minute left, that's all she wrote. That goal by Braden Point's gonna do it. Sam Reinhart, though, killing it there on that second line. I wonder what's going on with the first line right now, that it's just not clicking. Or what line is... Oh, my God. It's the fourth line. Really, it is the fourth line. Interesting. So maybe we want to shift some things around down there on that fourth line. We'll go ahead and edit the lines real quick, make a change because we are now down 2-0 in the series. Scratch, we got VC and Larson. Larson and VC. VC might be able to actually get some points for us. He's all around better than Larson. He's got better defensive stats and everything. Sobotka is a -1. Gergensen is a -2. Defensive awareness. I'm going to go take out Sobotka and put in Jimmy VC. And hopefully that goes well for us. Jimmy VC, swap him with Wilson? No? All right, we'll keep this, I think, going the way it is. Just putting VC in on that fourth line. He's going to get dressed. We'll go double-check our penalty kill, although it's not the penalty kill's fault, I would say. Oh, we get a +1 there if we move... Wow, if we move Montour down? Does that... Oh, wow, look at that. We get a +1 for that bottom pairing. Risto and Miller, that's not going to make a difference. What about moving Montour up there? No, we're going to leave it that way. So there we go. That's the one change I'm going to make to the penalty kill, is just moving those guys around. Really don't know what else to say here. I think Tampa Bay's just the better team. We are down 2-0, and so is St. Louis. So hopefully we can come back here on the road down in Tampa Bay and make this series a little bit more exciting. First period goes very well for us. Coburn gets it started again. Tampa Bay scores... Wow, I don't know many periods that Tampa Bay hasn't scored in this series. But we score 3. Montour, Eichel, and Haula score in the last 2 minutes of the period, go into the second period, feeling very good about ourselves, but is it going to come to bite us? It's not. So Kucherov is going to score on Ullmark, but Olofsson is going to answer him just 2 minutes later. 4-2. And now we got a really strong chance of getting our first win in the series. But you got to just play a strong defensive game. Jimmy Vesey, in his first game dressed, gets a goal on Andrei Vasilevsky. And it is a 5-2 game right now for your Buffalo Sabres. We're on the power play. No extra insurance there. But with 2 minutes to go, we scored 3. But Tampa Bay is not going to be able to do it, as we have a much, much better performance there. 35 shots, 5 goals, and a solid game from Ullmark. 26 saves on 28 shots. Not saying he's doing crazy good, but like I said, that kind of performance is the kind of performance that will get us wins in the postseason. And just like our series, St. Louis has equalized over in the West. Game number 4 here. Can we even the series and make it the best of the 3 remaining? Got to start out strong again. First period, we do. Brandon Montour has been killing it for us, guys. Wow. Brandon Montour with another goal in this series. Not just points, but goals. Can we keep it rolling? I know Tampa Bay got a lot of shots in that period. I don't know if we took a lot of penalties or not. But second period, all right, and another even period. Yanni Gourde answered by Jack Eichel just before the end of the second, and Tampa Bay's got a ton of shots on right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we're taking a lot of penalties or what is going on in these. But see, look, we had the power play. Oh my goodness, how did we only get away with 1 goal against? We had 6 minutes of penalty kill there in the first period. But doesn't matter. It's 2-1 heading into the third. We get a power play. We cannot capitalize on it. 5 minutes gone. Tampa Bay gets themselves a power play and capitalize on it. It's only a matter of time. Shots are looking closer, though. Really interesting last 7 minutes here in this third period. Tampa Bay starting to pull away in shots. I would love to see our shots tick up just a bit more. Tampa Bay putting the pressure on, but Ullmark is going to hold us in this game, and we are going to overtime in game number 4. A pivotal game number 4. We're going to need to win this one in overtime. Come on, boys. We need the effort. And Samson Reinhart gets us the goal, equalizes the series, and gives us a 3-2 win heading back to Buffalo, as it looks like Edmonton is on the doorstep of getting back to the Stanley Cup Finals. We are at home, best of 3. Winner, whoever wins 2 out of these next 3 will be the Eastern Conference representative at the Stanley Cup Finals. We have home ice advantage. Can we put it to good use? Because neither team has put their home ice advantage to use. The road teams are 4-0 in this series. Can we change that now? Because that's a trend we're going to need to change. First period. And Jeff Skinner gets a power play goal answered by Stamkos, 1-1 at the end of 1. 12-10 in shots in favor of Buffalo, so it's nice to see Tampa Bay not get a ton of shots, because that makes me feel more confident about how this game is going to go. In the second period, it is also 1-1, no goals scored, 23-18 in shots, though, in favor of Buffalo, which means we are doing well with the shots on the power play. We can't score, but we can kill off Tampa Bay's ensuing power play. Halfway through the period, still even. This is a tight game, but Palat is going to give Tampa Bay the edge. And with 5 minutes to go, we're really in danger of going down but Cody Eakin pulls us back. Do we have a chance? Oh, we don't. Ty saw the goal, and I got kind of excited. It was 3-2. It would have been a dying chance there. 4-2 final in Tampa Bay. Again, wins on the road. It's killing me that we're losing on home ice this whole series. Hopefully we can continue the trend, though, here. We got an away game coming up. Hopefully we can continue the trend. 3-2 in favor of Edmonton as St. Louis pulls one back. 3-2 over here in this series as well. Come on, boys. A strong first period is what we need, and Zemgus Girgensons on the 4th line and Jeff Skinner on the power play are going to get us a really solid 2-0 lead with only 4 shots for Tampa Bay. Can we keep it rolling in the second period? We can. It's 5-0. Victor Olofsson nets 2 power play goals. Johansson gets another and makes it 5-0, and boys, I think we can say that this game, we're going to send it to 7. The road teams have won every single game in this series. Braden Point scores on the power play, giving Tampa Bay a sliver of hope, a glimmer of hope. But with 6 minutes to go, I don't see Ullmark giving up 4 goals in 3 minutes. Dahlin goes ahead and gets the 5-goal advantage back. 2 goals, 1 goal, and that's going to be all she wrote. 6-1, Game 7 coming up in Buffalo. That is... Oh, I am so nervous right now. Come on, boys. We can do this. We battled back. Let's buck the trend. I have a feeling that we're going to just stop the trend of the away team winning. We played really, really well there. And it looks like Edmonton will be heading to the Stanley Cup Finals for the West. But one more game here in the East. Tampa Bay, Buffalo, the Atlantic Division go head-to-head for a spot in the Stanley Cup Finals. Game 7, let's get it underway. I'm going to slow sim the whole game. And it looks like Tampa Bay's already gotten out to a big shot advantage, but we're starting to pull it back. We get a power play, though. That should definitely help. We do pull the shots back in our favor, but the power play cannot capitalize. With 5 minutes to go here in the first period, is somebody going to break the ice in Game 7? Tampa Bay gets the power play, but they are not able to score before the period, and it's going to expire just as the second period starts. In period number 2, first 5 minutes go by. Shots are still so even. Neither team wants to make a mistake, but Eric Howla is going to get your Buffalo Sabres a 1-0 lead and put us in the lead. And a chance at the Stanley Cup Finals here on the line. 1 minute, and that is the end of 2. Buffalo still your shot leaders with 24-21. 1-0, third period, comes down to this. If we can match Tampa Bay step for step here in this period, even if they don't score, we don't have to score. All that matters is we just match them with whatever they do. First 10 minutes go by and Kyle Oposo gets us a 2-0 lead and Marcus Johansson gets us a power play goal. And that should see us through. Power play. Tampa Bay has a chance to make a step back, but they don't. 3-0. And Buffalo is going to shut out Tampa Bay on their way to the Stanley Cup Finals, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Howla, the trade deadline acquisition, is going to get us a 1-0 game-winning goal. Insurance markers by Oposo and Johansson. Then on the power play is going to see the underdog Buffalo Sabres make it to the Stanley Cup Finals. And boys, you know exactly what this means. Yes, some of you were already thinking about it when I was previewing the Western Conference. But it will be the tank off. Jack Eichel against Connor McDavid in the Stanley Cup Finals. Whose tank worked? I don't know. We'll find out. I hope it's us. Jack Eichel, 10 goals, 9 assists. A really tight series all the way to the end. But Linus Ullmark, take a bow, my guy. In that last game, he is going to do exactly what we needed and just shut the door, keep them down. Montour. Let's give a round of applause for Brandon Montour. Do I have him signed through another season? I sure hope I do. I think I might do it right now. But Eichel, Reinhart, then Skinner. Skinner got some power play goals. I had 2 that series, I think. Victor Olofsson with some goals in that series as well. Howla with eventually the one that sends us to the Stanley Cup Finals. Dahlin doing well. Sheary, Oposo. Oposo got himself some goals. A goal, I think. Marcus Johansson. Just a really good series all around. Sobotka was scratched. Jimmy Vesey with 1 goal in 5 games and a +1. I can't be too bothered by that. I mean, Sobotka had 6 penalty minutes too, and none for Jimmy Vesey. So Jimmy Vesey on that 4th line seems to be doing pretty well. I mean, I know it's 1 goal, 1 point, but hey, that changed. We were down 2-0, and we then went 4-2. 4-1. Yeah, no, we went 4-1 with Jimmy Vesey in the lineup. So just a gutsy 7-game win. After being 8-1 heading into that round, we come out 15-4. 15. No, I'm sorry. 12-4. So, oh my God, Linus Ullmark just improved his save percentage and goal against average. He played even better, and I mean that one shutout couldn't have come in a bigger moment. 12-4, 932, 2-1-0, and the team will be playing for a chance at the Cup is the Edmonton Oilers, as I previously mentioned. But guys, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see some more, and get notified when I post the video. The Stanley Cup Finals, the Battle of the Tank. Who's going to win it? Stay tuned to find out. I will see you guys in the next one.